It's February 26th, 2012. I'm at my kitchen table. I got my laptop posted up. That's not actually my laptop, it's my mom's. I got my 3DS with me. I hit record, and all I'm doing is holding my 3DS up, and I'm playing some Power Rangers. That was the entirety of my first YouTube video. A 50-second clip of me playing Power Rangers to the camera. That's it. I started playing this YouTube game over 10 years ago. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just wanted to show the world who I was. I just wanted to express myself. I wanted to show the world who I loved, what I enjoyed doing. Whether that was Power Rangers, whether that was Minecraft, video games. I actually wasn't into Minecraft at that time yet. That took like another year. Whether it was origami or making stuff with my hands out of paper. I used to make videos on how to make paper swords, how to make paper Power Ranger morphers. I just love to make stuff. Whether that was with my hands, with my brain, with my creativity. I just love to create. And I love to show that to the world. I didn't care about views. I didn't care about results. I didn't care about none of that. I was a little kid with a big heart and a big passion for showing people what I loved and how to do the things that I love to do. Looking back through my old videos, I'm not going to show you guys my old channel. If you want to go try to find it, you can though. I have a lot of videos unlisted, but I had over 100 videos on that channel. I didn't care about the results. I didn't care about the views. All I wanted to do was express myself. I just wanted to show people the stuff that I thought was awesome. March 16th, 2012. Only about 3 weeks later, my video blows up. How to make a samurai morpher. Paper. In parentheses. That video's unlisted. You can't go watch it. 25,000 views. That was the day I started to crumble. 3 weeks in. At first, it didn't get to me. I kept playing the game. I kept doing what I loved. I kept showing people what I thought was awesome. Whether that was Power Rangers, whether that was funny stuff like challenges. I'm playing games. I'm showing people how to become a ninja. It didn't matter. But over time, none of my videos performed as well. I've had other videos that gotten a few thousand views, 1, 3, 5. Nothing ever hit that 5-digit mark. Nothing ever did as well as that video. After a year or two, that really started to get to me. I wasn't playing the game anymore. I was obsessing over the game. And not how I am right now. I was letting it cloud my mind. I was letting it cloud my judgment. I was letting it affect how I want to play the game. And once that started, I was fucked. I never felt like any of my other videos were good enough after that. And at this point in my life, when I was about 10, 11 years old in middle school, I'd had family problems I was dealing with. I'd had girl drama that I was dealing with. My little 8-year-old girlfriend, she broke my heart. And she sent her best friend to do it. She was fucked up, bro. But I'm going to be real with you guys right now. I tied some of my self-image to that. And I didn't realize this until 2 months ago during a journaling session. How much that nugget of trauma truly affected how I viewed myself. I didn't try to approach any girls after her. In second grade, when I was 8 years old, when I started posting YouTube videos, I was the fucking man. I was the man. Half the girls in my class were on me. But I had my girl though, so I was chilling. After her, there was no one else. In middle school, I had crushes. I didn't go for nothing though. I didn't try to do anything. I didn't try until I got the validation first, which didn't happen until freshman year of high school with my first girlfriend. Who was a thought? And she was messing with everybody. But that did something for me. Oh, I'm getting validated. So girls actually do like me? Oh, okay. Thus began a different journey. That's a video for another time. Since I was tying my self image to these other people, to the way my videos were performing, it just started to decline because they weren't performing. I could never get back to that peak. So I stopped playing the game. I stopped loving the game. And because of that, I grew inconsistent. I took hiatuses. Eventually, I quit my first channel entirely. I tried to pursue other YouTube channels, mainly focused on gaming, but I was never consistent. I was never able to stick with the game. Because in the back of my head, I was never going to hit 25,000 again. This 10-year block of being inconsistent with YouTube, inconsistent with creating, with expressing myself, whether that be visually, whether that be helping people with education, just showing people the stuff I love to do, the stuff that I enjoy. I wasn't doing any of that. And I was on the decline. For the first quarter of the year, I was the lowest I've ever been in life. Now I understand why. I didn't have the passion. I didn't have the desire. I wasn't pursuing my purpose. I wasn't making content. I wasn't expressing myself. More importantly, I wasn't helping people. But the reason for that was because I needed to help myself. Eventually, I got out of that period. I started to tick up again. 6 months ago, once I really started educating myself, I started my self-improvement journey. I started with the first pillar of mind: education. Filling my mind. I started to reprogram my brain. I started to understand what limiting beliefs were. I started to develop success mindsets. I started to understand all these concepts. And I was destroying the ignorance that was holding me back for so long. I learned about the success cycle from Alex Hormozy. You start with failure. Then you learn. Then you get to success. But after success, you get complacent. You got to win. So now you're plateaued. You leveled off. And that leveling off, that plateau, it leads right back to failure. A lot of people stay stuck in complacency. They stay stuck in failure. They don't learn from their mistakes. They don't get to learning. And if you don't learn, you don't succeed. Here's the thing though. In order to fail, you have to do. You can't stay trapped in analysis paralysis. You can't keep trying to learn and learn and learn and learn, but never play. There's a quote by Michael Jordan: play the game, then learn the game. That is how you win. For the past 5 months, all I was doing was trying to learn the game. That's it. I'd posted a few videos, but only a few. I was trapped in analysis paralysis. I was stuck in the mindset that I have to know everything before I start. I was playing myself. And if you're doing that, you're playing yourself. A few weeks back, I joined Adonis School, Hamza's online community for self-improvement, for education, for business, for entrepreneurship, for leveling up in life. I joined on December 2nd, about 3.5 weeks back from today. I went through Hamza's YouTube course, and he talked about the power of daily uploads. How if you post every day, if you just get a shit ton of reps in, you make a bunch of trash videos for the first 2 months, but you try to improve them, you try to learn from each of them, quantity and quality, you're going to take off. You stick in the game, you keep growing, you keep improving, you stay committed, you're going to take off. For about a week, I was frightened of daily uploads. How was I going to develop the discipline? How was I going to develop the consistency? I didn't have all the answers. I didn't know. And for a week, I was still complacent. I was still stuck. Until one day, while I was out at work, my boy Reem texted me about halfway through our conversation. Yo, when's the next video dropping? But I said to myself, you know what? That day's gonna be tomorrow. And ever since then, I've been dropping every day. And I'm not stopping. I'm not slowing down. Because I'm committed to myself. I don't have all the answers. I still don't. I know a lot about YouTube. I know a decent amount about what it takes to succeed on this platform. But here's the thing. You can have the knowledge, but not be able to execute on it. I truly realized this concept back when I was obsessed with Overwatch. I used to watch esports all the time. In Overwatch League, that shit was a drug. There are these top players that are insane. They got insane mechanics, insane game sense, insane decision making. They're awesome players. There are also these awesome coaches that were responsible for developing the players, for pushing them, for understanding the fundamentals and the knowledge of the game required to win. Not all the coaches are as good as the players, though. In Overwatch, the highest rank is called Grandmaster. And then in Grandmaster, there's a sub-tier called Top 500, which is the top 500 players in the region. There are a lot of Overwatch coaches that aren't even past Diamond, which is the third highest rank. Still, Diamond has, back in Overwatch 1, I don't know about Overwatch 2, Diamond only held about 10% of the player population. So being in Diamond was respectable. But it wasn't the top. How can you be coaching and teaching people if you don't have the skill to execute in game? It's because there's a difference between understanding the game and playing the game. Knowledge versus mechanics. Wisdom without pressure versus decision making in game with high pressure. These are different skills. If you keep kind of learn, but you never execute on that knowledge, you're not actually getting your mechanics up. You're not actually putting in reps. You're not developing your mechs. You're not developing your skills. You can learn about the game all you want. Playing the game is how you get better. Playing the game is how you improve. Playing the game is how you get to the results you want. If you were trapped how I was, stuck in analysis paralysis, thinking I gotta know everything, I have to be able to make perfect videos, let me break that limiting belief right now. Perfect isn't real. Okay? I've been a perfectionist all my life. I've been pressuring myself, letting pressure from other people stand on my shoulders all my life. You gotta let that shit go, bro. It's the only way you're gonna unlock your mind and start realizing your potential. You have to fail in order to learn. You have to learn in order to succeed. Failure is a necessary prerequisite to success. Once you understand that, you're like, oh shit. Well, how the fuck do I just start failing faster and faster? So I can start learning faster and faster, so I can start succeeding faster and faster. The more you fail, the faster you fail, the more you win, the faster you win. The thing about the success cycle is you go from failure to learning to success to complacency. You can skip complacency. If you get good at analyzing yourself, recognizing your constraints, recognizing what's plateauing you, what's holding you back. If you develop that skill of self-analysis or analysis on your business, you can skip complacency entirely. You can jump straight from success back to failure. So you can learn quicker and get back to success quicker. That is how to win. If you're still saying, I don't know all the steps, I can't start walking before I start running, you're right. But you're not even walking. You just got to get started, bro. You just have to jump. And trust me, when you jump with blind faith, the net will be there to catch you. Julia Cameron, The Artist's Way. Don't live with regret. Don't stay stuck in analysis. Don't wish that you would have started. Don't wish that you would have taken the risk on yourself. Look back and say, I'm proud for my failures. I'm proud that I was scared as hell and I still betted on me. I get it. We all get scared, bro. We all fear unknown. I feared the unknown all my life, and I still do. But what I'm not going to fear is looking back and saying, I wish I would have done more. Don't live with regret. Live with the satisfaction that you tried, that you went for it. Even if you failed, failure is just winning because you learned. And learning is winning. Let's go get the fuck after our dreams. Big YDC.